Gotta seal the deal on every bite. Wow, it's windy. There we go. Oh, frickin' pike. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Lord, for that dirty pike. Fish is a fish. Alright, Mo Fishies, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. As always, you know I appreciate you checking out another one of my videos. So you're probably wondering, where's the pre-fishing video? Where's the tournament video? And why did you front roll this tournament truck talk with a dirty pike catch? And I'll tell you why I pre-rolled that dirty pike catch in the front of this is combined with pre-fishing and tournament day. That was all I caught, that one dirty pike. So I'm gonna, you know, after we're done with this truck talk, I'm gonna roll in a little bit of pre-fishing and tournament fishing, but honestly, it's gonna be pretty boring. 0 fish caught. When I went out and practice fished, pre-fished, I missed one and I had a nibble. It might have been a bluegill though, I don't know. Like literally, that's it. An old big lake. So yeah, it is what it is. The final tournament of the season for my division to figure out who was gonna be Angler of the Year, and it's definitely not gonna be me. And that's okay. It's my first year. I got 2 wins on the season, whatever. You know, you can have hopes and expectations, but well, even then, expectations are different than hopes. I would hope to win. The way the season was finishing at the end here, my expectations were a little low. What do they call it? Tempering your expectations? I was tempering mine. So anyways, we're gonna jump into a tournament truck talk. And then, like I said, I'll roll some videos, fishing tournament, if you guys want to watch. Because, you know what, I don't want to just cherry pick the good stuff for y'all. Like, this is reality. And reality is, even like tier 1 expert anglers, tournament anglers like myself, are gonna blank on days. You know, roll the big donut, not get skunk out of the boat, whatever you want to call it. And yes, I don't consider myself a tier 1 tournament angler. I'm just kidding. But so yeah, tournament truck talk. How do we do it? We do it in the format of the Army's After Action Review, the AAR. What we did well and should sustain, what we didn't do so well and need to improve, and a look ahead at what's coming up tournament-wise on the channel, specifically tournament-wise. So what we did, Topwater Series for my Gaylord Division tournament on Big Lake, and it is not a big lake. The smallest lake all season we fished is a deep lake, over 80 feet in spots, but not a big lake at all. Big pond, I mean, medium pond. So that's what we did. What we did well, I rotated. I didn't just fish the old pit boss. Yeah, I hammered the pit boss, but I rotated through the chatterbait, swim jig, pit boss, underspin, that 6 cents, whatever their version of the whopper plopper is. I can't remember what it's called now. So yeah, I rotated through some baits. There were others I can't remember. Oh, I even threw some version of Kevin Van Dam square bill. That was good. That was better than usual, just sticking with 1 or 2 baits. I really attempted with some other stuff. Once the pit boss, after the first half hour, it wasn't working, my buddy Don told me, he's like, hey, give it a half hour and then switch it up, which I did. I was throwing other stuff. What else? Did I do anything else well? I don't know if we did anything else that I would consider did good. I'll think about it. Let's roll on to what I didn't do so well. Well, catch fish. That's number 1. What else didn't I do well? Just my normal. Even though I said what I did do well was rotate through some baits. What I don't do well is fish deep. I know that. That's not my thing. I should have went out there and threw like a what are those, shaky head. But And Gene Jensen does he calls the 5-minute retrieve. Casts the weighted worm out there, puts it on bottom, and spends 5 minutes reeling that sucker back. I don't have the patience, man. Like a hand grenade on a timed fuse would be too slow for me at this point. I just want to power fish, and that's not good. That's not, you know, obviously I'm not catching fish, especially in deeper situations because of that. But so I gotta adapt to deep water. I gotta get better at my deep water game. I know that. Like, if the lake's over 5 feet, man, 10 feet deep, I'm like, ooh, this is a deep lake. I don't know about this. I live up in the 5-foot range because that's where I started on 5 years ago. All my little lakes that I fish up here, that's how I fish. So it's my preference. But if I want to compete, and especially this year, you guys have seen it in the Topwater Series, we've been fishing some deep lakes. The first lake of the year, which my very first tournament ever I won, Thumb Lake, was 150 foot deep. That little lake, crazy. What's up with that? So, and then also what I need to improve on is the summer fall turnover. When the seasons are changing, figuring out the bait switch for that, because honestly, up to this point in my bass fishing career, I'm usually getting ready to start hammering steelhead and salmon on the rivers. I would always quit bass fishing right now. It's the end of August. I was like, yep, done. Steelhead salmon time. So I need to figure out the fall transition baits and fishing techniques for bass, because if I'm in a tournament, you know, bass fish, we're gonna have tournaments in the fall. Plus to make, you know, good content for you guys. What else didn't I do? I think that's probably good for that, right? What I didn't do well pretty much covers it. Not catching fish. What else you need? Didn't do that well. So looking ahead, in a week I have the North Region championship for all the different divisions of the Topwater Series that are in the north up here. 5 different divisions, I think it is. I don't know how many. They haven't put a lot of stuff out on that yet. They only said it was the first weekend after Labor Day. That's all I know. So, and the lake, which is Houghton Lake, which is I haven't even decided if I'm going to that yet or not. TBD, to be determined. But, and then the following weekend is the, what is it called? The Broodstock, I can't even remember the whole name of it. The Kayak Adventure Series in Franklin, Pennsylvania. And that'll be on the Allegheny and then like 10 different lakes, and that'll be a fall transition, fall bait. It'll be the second weekend in September, I think it is. So, you know, I don't have a lot, I gotta be honest with you, I don't have a lot of confidence right now. Just the way the season shaped up here at the end. You know, we have 2 wins on the season, a second or a couple second places. We won big bass twice in tournaments. We got a 3rd place, a couple 4th, you know, a couple tournaments where I didn't catch any either also. And whatever, it's my first year tournament fishing. However, not having the finish that I would like, you know, going out with a bang, kind of strong. And it costs a lot of money to go to these tournaments. And I just don't have a lot of confidence right now. And honestly, my head is in the river with some steelhead right now. And I'll be bringing that to y'all. There's some changes coming to the channel, good ones. And I'm still going to tournament kayak fish and everything, but we're going to delve deeper into the wide, wide world of fishing in general. There's that. So yeah, that's what's coming next. So yeah, so just a quick wrap up of for my division tournament season. We didn't win Angler of the Year. It's between Josh and Elijah, the school teacher and the 10th grade student. How awesome is that? Go Elijah. Man, can you imagine that, beating a bunch of dudes and he's in 10th grade. He really came on strong at the end of the season. Very proud of him. Good job. Awesome meeting you this year and fishing against you. You are a worthy competitor. That's, you know, like I've been saying in my videos, you know, that's reason number 92, 94 maybe. I can't remember. You know, you're going to make new friends at these tournaments. just out there fishing by yourself. You're not making friends. You go to these tournaments. You know, Elijah's parents are awesome. They bring desserts and foods, and they grilled one day after the tournament was over. They bring coffee to every tournament. Hook me up when we're done. It's like we have a little community, a little fishing group, and it's awesome. And I wouldn't have had that had I not competed in my little division of Topwater Series here in northern Michigan. So, like I said, reason number 92, 94, something like that, to tournament fish. So, what we did well, which wasn't a whole lot, but we did do some stuff well. But we didn't do well, and a look ahead. So now, yeah, there are some changes coming to the channel, some good big changes, so stick around, Mo Fishies. I know I say that all the time. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. Well, there's some good big stuff coming up. Things are about to get real good, real gooder, more gooder, sorry, bad English. So things are gonna be more gooder around here. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching, Mo Fishies. You know I appreciate the hours, the minutes, and probably the seconds that you'll watch this video of me pre-fishing and tournament fishing after running my yap here, doing the tournament truck talk. 'Cause like I said, I'm gonna roll that in now here at the end of the video. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, and I'll probably wrap it up at the end of that like I did out on the lake when I finished. So try to enjoy, and until next time, I'll catch you Mo Fishies later. Alright, Mo Fishies, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. As always, you know I appreciate you checking out another one of my videos. Today, we are tournament pre-fishing out here on Big Lake in Gaylord, Michigan, and I'm gonna go Big Lake. It's not big at all, that's the name of it. It's a deep lake. It's over 80 foot deep in 2 or 3 different spots, which is kind of weird, but not big at all. And I'll swing around so you guys can see. This out straight out in front right now is an island, and it goes up around that way a little bit, and it goes around down that way a little bit down there, but nothing big. Deep though, deep, which, as you all know, is not my definitely not my strength. There's a boat launch right here. We just launched. See if the old Big Lake bass, lake lily pads. Big lake, not very big. I'm sure everybody and their brother fishes this right here off the boat launch. It's literally 50 feet from the boat launch. But a good test spot, because I'm not gonna fish it on tournament day. Let's put some distance on and go down. I want to check the south end of the lake. Man, those guys with electronics be able to come out here in the deep water and find them. I have a feeling this is gonna be tough fishing, Mo Fishies. Tough fishing. That's the end of the lake right there. Right there's the boat launch. Wow, this is small. So right here, 2-minute motor from the boat launch, the furthest away portion of the lake, pretty much, and the wildest. Doesn't get any wilder than this on this lake with lily pads and no houses. So might have to go flip some docks and see. Flip around and find out. Might be a quick, boring video, y'all. That wind just came up super hard. And we're gonna have a struggle here, Mo Fishies. Wreck. It's a problem with a canoe. Once that bow gets in the wind and starts coming around on you, especially I'm finding with the stern drive, the tiller drive trolling motor, you can't get it back around quick enough compared to the bow mounted one. That was definite huge advantage in that system. Huge. Try the old chatter donkey now. I mean, I'm at a loss here. At a loss. Alright, Mo Fishies, that's it. I'm heading out. Nothing. Big goose egg. Got the big skunk. That happens, right? Whatever. I come out here, gonna have to perform on tournament day in 2 days, and when it's 5-10 degrees colder and raining. But we want to win Angler of the Year. That's what we have to do. So until then, catch you Mo Fishies later. Alright, Mo Fishies, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today, tournament day. We're out here on Big Lake in Gaylord, Michigan, and it is not big at all, and there's a bunch of us. We're gonna be fishing on top of each other, but it is what it is. Came out here and pre-fished 2 days ago. I rolled a big goose egg, skunked, nothing. And the weather's about exactly the same as it was 2 days ago, so it's gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough for everybody. I thought this was a kind of a crappy lake, but all the guys at the ramp were excited. They said they pulled 20-inch stinking smallies out of here. I didn't even know there's smallies in here, and I didn't pull a 2-inch largemouth out of here, let alone a 20-inch smallie during practice. So whatever, I'm gonna come down here, drop the old anchor wizard. There's some lily pads I found here during practice. It was blowing so hard I couldn't really hardly fish because I was just getting blown right into the end. So we're gonna do the best we can, Mo Fishies. Got the new motor, working good. I was a little bit faster. A guy's got a bow mounted XI, what is it? The Motor Guide XI3 on a Pro Angler, a Hobie Pro Angler 12, and I beat him down here. We were running side by side, and I was a little faster than him with this setup. So we're just gonna work these lily pads out here like we always do. Probably maybe fish some pit boss across the top. I did tie up a bunch of other stuff because it was hard. Like I said, I caught nothing out here during practice and pre-fish. So, and you can see wearing a hoodie. You know, last week it was 90 degrees, and this week fall's here. So glad I put that anchor on. Because when I came out here and pre-fished, I just kept getting pushed, right? I couldn't cast. I made like 5 casts down here in this whole end with all these weeds, just because of the wind. I was like, I am taking my anchor and anchor wizard, and this is gonna be a lifesaver today. Pretty much identical conditions to 2 days ago when I pre-fished. 6 o'clock. Let's go, Mo Fishies. Gotta seal the deal on every bite. Wow, it's windy. There we go. Oh, frickin' pike. Pike. Oh, there we go. All right. Thank you, Lord, for that dirty pike. Fish is a fish. But pike make you wish. I'm not even looking at the leaderboard until we put one on it, Mo Fishy. The scoreboard. Until we put a fish on it. Try to throw a chatterbait down there. This is the old Speed Boss, I think it's called. Berkeley Speed Boss. Something Boss. On the wrong rod for this. All right, what else we got? Where's it at? Bronco bug. Weighted, pegged. Takes it. There might not be any fish down here in these lily pads, y'all. Let's do that. Reliable number 2. Underspin. Oh, here you go. Even a square bill. Throwing the kitchen sink today, folks. All right, 2 casts, 2 sets of grass. Enough of that. So, what ain't working? Everything. I almost need this for the cold tonight, not even for the sun. Ridiculous. It's supposed to be 48 degrees by the time we finish tonight. Like, that's insane. It's still August. Just so y'all know. I don't even want to look at the score tracker. Ugh. I think I got like 2 nibbles and I missed one the other day, pre-fishing, literally. It was that good. So I'm done. That's it. That's my Gaylord Division topwater season anyways, Mo Fishy. 8:43, I'm gonna head back. It's gonna get dark here. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got a pre-fishing video with no fish. I got a tournament fishing video with 1 pike. And not really gonna do a truck talk. I guess, I mean, I could truck talk because I still wanna look ahead. That's gonna do it for me, Mo Fishies. I'm gonna get back and get loaded. I'm freezing. It's August. Ridiculous what it is. So, you know I appreciate you watching my videos. We're crushing it. I'm at like 1,460 some hours of watch time. Like, what? People spent 1,460, I mean, probably 1,400 is my dad, but still, you guys 60 hours of watch time. That's amazing. Thank you. Oh, I'm just kidding. No, I'm so grateful for all of you for watching my videos and commenting. I love engaging with you down in the comment section. But 9 o'clock and dark. Remember what, a month ago, it was like 9 o'clock we were pulling in. It was light the whole time I was loading up. Now it's fall's coming, but fall fishing is here, and I'm gonna take you guys out on some epic fall fishing. Just wait. Stick around, Mo Fishies. You thought I was crazy about bass fishing. There's another form of fishing I'm crazier about. My original fishing love. It's veteran angler. It's not veteran kayak bass fishing out of a canoe tournament angler. So, and then probably get into some ice fishing. I don't know. It's kind of hard, you know, January, February, northern Michigan to bass fish. And I'm not the aggressively average angler guys where I review stuff, so this is what it is. Anyways, here we are, back to launch. All right, Mo Fishies, that's it. I appreciate you watching all these tournaments on my channel. So, all that being said, until next time, catch you Mo Fishies later.